Hey Nerfers, I'm Jay, and today is a very special day. We just received the N-Strike Elite Stryfe, which is the clip-fed version of the Barricade. It looks really awesome right out of the box. There are things that I like and things that I don't like. Things that I like is it's very slim. It's got a nice trigger pull. It's quiet, but still gets ranges that are close to what it claims on the box, which is very surprising and not usually true in the other blasters. Even the Elite series, they've gotten close, but none really come quite as close as the Stryfe and maybe the Hailfire. But things I like, clip system is very smooth. The button is right here. You can release it with your finger or use your thumb. I prefer my finger. It's very smooth loading and unloading. Things I don't like, the handle is kind of weird. My hand kind of goes over the end of it, and it just is kind of uncomfortable. And the trigger pull, although it feels nice when it does pull, there are all these safeties and things in it that just gum up the system and just make it really overcomplicated, and there's so many locks, and I'm going to actually get right to taking this apart and getting rid of all those safety precautions because they're just a pain in the butt. So I'm going to open up this blaster and show you what it looks on the inside. So I've gotten it open, all the screws have come out, and it opens pretty easily, so it seems. And I'm really excited about this gun because it's not even on the markets yet, supposedly. It's not even in stores, but we found it online on Amazon.com for 20 bucks, which is a steal for a brand new blaster that's not even supposed to be in stores. So here's what the internals look like. Everything's seems nicely set up. I'm already liking the look of this mechanism. It looks really sturdy. And so right here, as you can already see, we have the jam door, which I'm going to take out for now. We have the dart lock. So this is one of the locks. It seems like a pretty ingenious lock. It doesn't push up until there's a dart in the chamber, so it waits for the next dart to come up for the dart pusher to move forward. Until then, it catches on it. So we're just going to go ahead and take that out completely because it becomes a pain in the butt very easily. So the next thing you want to do is you want to unscrew this screw right here, which I'm going to do right now. And once I have done that, set that aside, and then move this for now. And so this, we want to get at this right here because this is an electronic safety lock that I'm going to end up taping down. In order to do that, we have to first remove the trigger. And this is also a mechanical lock that stops the trigger from pulling back all the way. So Nerf really went all out with their safety measures, which is good for them and annoying for me. And I'll just... Now this plate comes right off to reveal the mechanical trigger lock and the electrical motor lock. So I'm going to end up taking this out, and since I don't have the tools to just take out the wire and replace it with just straight wire, I'm just going to end up electrical taping it down so that it is always engaged. And I'm going to do the same for the lock that's right here. And I'm going to leave the safety mechanism in here because my roommate likes the rev trigger. And I'm actually going to open this up and show you guys the internals of this because right now it looks like they're these little, I want to call them saloon doors because they kind of swing in like that, and that allows the dart to pass through. And I'm going to leave those in, but I want to take a look at how it's set up electrically because we put truss wires in and they didn't seem to be doing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and tape over the safeties and show you what it looks like afterwards. So just real quick, there's another lock in the motor engage mechanism that I took out that stops the trigger from going as well, because I hate that. So here is the underside of the motors, and here you see resistors, and I learned this from Coop772. You can check out his channel. I'll post a link to it. He's really good with mods, and especially electrical stuff, and he was talking about these being resistors, and I'm thinking that could be the reason why the truss fires are not working as well. It could be they're not charged correctly, or it could be that you need to replace these with copper wire, which I will do over Christmas break. That'll be pretty awesome. And just wrap them in some electrical tape. So it should look about the same, but the energy should get to the gun a little bit, or get to the motor a little bit faster. And so how you get the motor out is really easy. There are 4 screws that hold it in, and then you have to unscrew this little piece that is part of the wire housing, and to put it back in, you just make sure the wires are in the right place, and then reattach the barrel, and everything just fits in really easily. It's really a very nice and easy gun to take apart. I had a little trouble getting the Raven apart, but and the internals are set up a lot better. I really like how the trigger is set up. It's really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and screw this back in. And for right now, that's all I can do, really, as far as internal modifications. I'm going to go ahead and electrical tape these now and show you what that looks like. So here is the finished product. I have E-taped over the locks, the safeties. Now you can start up the motor, you can pull the trigger, and you can do it with the jam door open, with it closed, with a clip in, with a clip not in, and now the rate of fire should be much faster. We did a little preliminary testing and with a 35 drum clip, and my roommate got off 35 shots in 28.7 seconds, so I'm betting we could probably almost half that time now. So we're going to put this back together and do a little test firing, and it'll be awesome. So here we have the modified Stryfe. It looks the same on the outside, however, it is completely different now. Not only can you have the jam door open, but you can also not have a clip in, or you can also, if you do have a clip in and it's empty, you could still have the engines revved. And that is easy to do. You just use electrical tape. And so I have that. We've removed all the mechanical locks. You can pull the trigger at any time. The trigger pull is really nice now. I love it. We're going to go out into the hallway and do some speed shooting to see how long it takes for my roommate to unload a 35 clip. This doesn't have any truss fires in it. We have truss fires for it. However, it doesn't seem to be working too well, but that could be a problem with the truss fires themselves, or it could be the resistors. I'm not entirely certain. However, yeah. So we're going to go out and test it, and it'll be awesome. Ready, set, go. So as you can see, that was 7.4 seconds for a 35 barrel drum clip. 35 shot drum clip. I can't talk tonight. And the proof is in the iPhone. 7.4 seconds as opposed to 28.7 seconds. The difference is remarkable. Thoughts?
It's a good gun. It's good for close quarters. I'm excited.
All right. Cool.